One of the classic conversations, this one about power gaming, has recently resurfaced in the Facebook section of the YouTube RPG Brigade. There's a reason why this particular topic comes around, and partly it's because this type of player, the power gamer, doesn't go away. It's a significant portion of our hobby, and there are reasons for that. And another part of the reason for the conversation to continue is that, at least in my opinion, it's mislabeled as a player problem. GMs seek advice from more experienced GMs about how can I handle the power gamer, or how can I prevent this person from screwing up my game. In my opinion, what we really should be doing is asking, why does this player play that way? What am I doing that contributes to them playing that way, or can contribute to showing them other ways to play? And how can I facilitate or offer up elements in my game that provides them with whatever it is that they're looking for? Because after all, as the GM, I'm there as the expression of the group, as the facilitator for what the group is trying to accomplish in the story. If I'm not doing that for each person at my table, then isn't there a problem with what I'm doing? Clash of playstyles is a very real thing, and this is something you really should be becoming aware of before you get into play. The old chestnut of talk to the players comes up here, but it's talk to the players about how they play and what they want and their reaction and thoughts about the type of game that's being proposed, and identifying if they are a good fit or not, or if you are a good fit or not, or if the chosen GM really should be the one running the game this time, etc., etc., before play starts. Now, we might all end up in a situation where we realize someone is not what we thought, or plays in a way that we didn't expect. But when this happens over and over and over again, and the group says, we don't like Bill because Bill is a power gamer, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to intent. Is Bill, our power gamer, trying to beat you, your players, and your game? In other words, are they being a tool? Or are they responding to the environment of play in a way that makes sense to them and doing their best to characterize that through roleplay? Many of the complaints against power gamers are often ill-considered, meaning the GM that's complaining says that the players simply, kill all the NPCs, wipe them out before any role-playing can be done, and says that they're too lazy to figure out what's going on. Well, I find it hard to believe that you can equate the power gamer to the lazy person. The power gamer, as opposed to the tool, is investing a lot of time and energy into your game. They're paying a lot of attention to what's going on in the game and how best to respond to it. If you're really being a good GM and facilitating all the players at the table, then your game can adapt to this. And if the real reason that you're upset about a power gamer at your table is that they're pushing you to develop out of your comfort zone, the problem is, again, not with them. It's with you. There are a lot of different player types that people don't like for different reasons. And of course there's a spectrum to this. This type of player doesn't like that type of player. And this is always going to be true. And again, an interview or a conversation process before the game is how you weed these people out. Once in play, once you've accepted them and who they are into your game, it's the group's responsibility to make the game work for the group. Not for the GM, or not for the majority player type, but for the group. Right? Everybody has something to learn. Everyone has a direction in which they can evolve. Picking on the minority or picking on the less popular playstyle, well, that's not very collaborative, it's not very group-oriented, and it doesn't teach anybody anything. Can power gamers be disruptive? Sure, if you're not ready for how powerful their characters are. Does power gaming prevent role-playing? No. Do power gamers push people out of the hobby with their competitive nature? Again, no. Tools do that. Or, in Wheatonian language, dicks. If you have a player who's being a dick, yeah, turf them. If they're not, if they're just playing in a way that you aren't comfortable with yet, then you both need to sit down and get inside each other's heads. The group needs to be a group, not us versus that guy, right?